So, wait, say that again?
I said, yo.
Oh, you just sounded a little low, but maybe that's my volume.
Yeah, I lowered the volume. There's like a buzzing sound.
I don't hear no buzzing sound.
Well, I kind of hear it, so I don't want to mess up the audio.
Oh, sure, you messed it up just by putting your voice onto it. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. My bad.
Wow. You really want to start with me? You really want to start with me, Master L?
Hey, you should even know about that, man. You've been on hiatus. How
No,
you
I'm
know
not
about
on a
that?
hiatus. You're making me on a hiatus.
Ah, that's not even how that works.
Of course it is. You're the one that's never there. Like I'm the one that has to pester you to make you do a stream.
Yeah, sure. Um, well, I mean, that's because I have my own channel. It's kind of hard out here for a pimp.
Wow, you didn't sound like a pimp. I believe yes, no, was he Saturday or it's Friday or something like that? You sounded like a coward.
That's not even what happened. I don't know how everybody is interpreting this so differently, but that's not what happened at all.
That's not what happened. What happened?
I mean, there's multiple factors that you can take into account to get the truth. For one, how y'all gonna say that I got like,
You got bodied by Roger.
yeah, how you gonna say that, which is not true, if literally I said I challenge you to a rap battle in the ARL, and then he says, "Oh, you want a rap battle? Okay, let's go right now." Did I say that, or did I say the ARL?
I don't know, man. I wasn't even there. It was hearsay. I just found it. I found out about it.
Exactly, because the father keeps spreading lies, man.
But they said that they twisted it. They said it was URL.
That's what Ty said. Uh,
But I'm
nah,
surprised. I'm surprised you basically wanted to talk to him.
I didn't. You know me, sure. I usually just leave as soon as he comes in because I don't like
Yeah,
that
they
dude. But and that's another thing. They were saying I took an L because I left. I always leave every time he comes in.
yeah, they basically went on you on that. They said that when every time he's here, you're like a bulldog or a pit bull, like we're in the stream. But when he comes in, you're all quiet.
Look, man, that's because they just be acting so different as soon as Roger comes in. It's kind of like back in the day when you're at school, right? And you hanging with your friends, and then you all laugh and have a good time. But all of a sudden, like the new guy or like some random cool guy comes over, and like now all your friends are showing all the attention on him, and they're all sucking up to him, and you're just all like, "Yo, what's
Wait,
wrong with you?"
are you saying Rogers base is cool?
Nah. That's just how people portray him because he has a certain sub amount.
Uh,
I think the guy's really a lame at that. But on top of that, uh, I don't know, man. All the people that they call the Yonkos in the community, I don't watch none of them except for King of Lightning. Um,
yeah, King of Lightning is okay. Like King of Lightning is I like to watch him more than I watch Brago.
yeah,
Nah, for real. Like
true.
no, Brago, if Brago could do like a 20-minute segment of himself, because King of Lightning doesn't do group chats, just like we do it. So it's more entertaining, and plus he gets to edit.
hmm Yeah, he does actual reviews and self discussions, I should say.
Yeah, they're very entertaining. So what's it about this YouTube thing I heard? The
Which
whole
ones?
10,000, is it 10,000 views or 10,000 K subs?
10,000 views to to monetize your videos. Which I'm past 10,000 views, so I should be able to monetize my videos. But I remember that a long time ago I tried to like they switched up the formula or something, and I couldn't monetize no more. And like I tried to set up the AdSense account again, and they said it was denied. So I was like, "Yo, what?" And that was before the rule came out, man. I was like, "Yo,
So
what?
you need, so it's not, is it 10,000 K or 10,000 views?
Ten
Because
thousand
I
views."
know, oh, okay, 10,000 views. I thought it was 10,000 K.
Yeah, and it's not like on one video; it's like all together
Altogether,
collectively.
oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
King
so
of
like
Lightning.
if you have a channel where you constantly upload, you probably have about 10,000
Well,
views or
King of
more.
Lightning doesn't have that problem though.
Not even a little bit.
No, like if you look at King of Lightning's videos, they're always like 30,000
If
at
you count up
minimum.
all his, I can look it up right now, but he literally probably has like 20 million views altogether or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't count them, but I just know once in a while I would go like within a week. It's like 30,000. Uh, if it's old videos, like 4 years ago, they'll be like 100,000.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
at
he
least,
balling.
well, at least King of Lightning, basically, you know where he stands. He's not. He's not. He wants people to just see what he does, his work. He's not going out for the subs.
Yeah. Um,
So what about we want to talk about the new One Piece chapter, the one that came last week?
if you want to, man.
Okay, since we didn't do that one, so we're gonna go page by page analysis. What I think about it. Let's
All
see,
right.
50.
Let Ashura
Uh,
do his thing.
so I saw King of Lightning's video when he was doing this thing, and he basically thought that dude that was drinking beer wasn't Roger, but it's obviously Roger.
Yeah, I saw that today. I was like, yo, what?
I
What do
mean,
you mean?
it's basically Roger's coat. He's the only one that got
You're
the
on
he's got
Roger's ship,
yeah, but
and you got the right hand right there. It's like,
yeah,
yo,
and you got if you got the swarty hook mustache,
hmm,
and
like nobody
as I
else has it. We know exactly what Roger looks like. So for you
yeah,
to say
so
that's not
I'm like, how does he not fucking know that? And no diss to the man, but I like his videos. And here's another thing, and I know this thing is like it's someone that asked Oda to do the cover page. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he didn't have a mink crocodile living with him on that boat.
Bro, I'm glad you brought that up because every review I've watched, nobody has brought that up. I'm all like, yo, is this canon or not? Because imagine if it is canon, that means that they had like a pet alligator or something like that, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. It's like some
So
Captain Hook stuff.
yeah, well, yeah, it's like Peter Pan because if you look at Roger, he's straight up like a Peter Pan look-alike. No, not no Captain Hook.
Like Captain Hook, yeah, he looks just like Captain Hook. Yeah,
Because if he does have a crocodile, you could maybe see the correlation with Luffy, since some people think that he's the reincarnation of Roger. And if he had a pet crocodile, you could say the same thing that he's got a pet reindeer. Luffy's got a pet reindeer. It's Chopper.
yeah, and then the crocodile, he was like wearing a hat, he was standing up and everything, so he would just be just like a like Chopper. Like, what if the crocodile had the human fruit before Chopper?
Yeah. Well, although it could just be someone just says, "Oh, I want you to draw this for me," so it could be a commission from him.
True,
And
getting paid.
I go to the next page, man. Page 3. I know it's not a chapter yet, man. There's an awesome Brook page, man. Whoever this
Is
did this is basically a very good artist, man. You see Brook, you see Laboon. It's very nice.
that's what's up.
And okay, now the chapter starts. They're slapping Luffy's face. He's not waking up.
As
And I
usual,
believe last chapter, how long did it say the wedding was gonna come? Like 4 hours? So 4 hours is
something like that, or
so
maybe 2 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours is enough to give him like some kind of sleeping beauty, deep sleep, where he can't wake up. Which is funny. Jinbei's slapping him to the ground. If he was a normal person, his skull would have been cracked open. Luffy's rubber, and they're trying to feed him up, and they're screaming. He's slobbering. He's shitty. He's basically saying he can't eat. Jinbei's basically panicking because they're trying to kill Big Mom, and if the plan fails, he's dead.
Mm,
You're basically echoing.
I'm echoing.
Yep.
Am I still echoing?
We're good.
Uh,
Okay. Then you have the thing with the celebration of the wedding. It reminds me of Fishman Island again. The whole princes were on that damn whale, so it looks the same thing. Pudding, you got Pudding here. He's like, Pudding is about to, yo, you're gonna die, Sanji. Sanji is basically like he's basically like ice cream, melted ice cream in her hands right now. Sanji's trying to figure out. He's trying to keep it together, but he can't. You know he's gonna die, but you know how Sanji is, man. If some femme
Wait, isn't
fatale
the expression isn't the expression like putting in your hands or something like that?
putty,
Or no? Oh,
no,
it's
it's
putty.
putty,
My bad. My bad.
putty in your hand. But in this case, you could say putty is basically like could be like something watery.
Wow. Okay.
Then you got the whole trumpet coming in. That damn dude, the cook, he's basically all happy and
Yeah.
smiling and shit. Now something comes out of the water. Yeah, it's basically the cake itself, the altar basically, which is
I
it's
didn't
very
notice
nice
it.
though. Yeah, it's very nice, nicely done. Although again with the art,
Wait, so does that mean that it's a waterproof cake? Like, what does that even mean? Or is it already soggy?
it's not soggy. It's
That's
all
the
fresh
stuff.
and shit, man. It could be like a sponge cake.
Ding.
Yeah, it just came out. It's all fresh and shit. Then you got Big Mom basically looking at the fruit. No, not the fruit. Basically at the cake. She's slobbering. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I see this shit. It reminds me of the King Lightning video, man. Then you got the bird guy. The bird guy basically he's basically he's amazed at the cake.
Oh yeah, Big
Sanji's
Bird.
looking at the cake. Poirot's all happy and shit. We know that's basically not true. She wants to kill him. We got page 3, same thing. Bunch of people being like amazed by the cake. That one woman, uh, forgot what her name is, but Queen something of the underground. I wonder if
Um.
she's gonna fight because I wonder if she's gonna be some kind of Bloody Mary shit where she can basically pull a gun, something. I think she's not a scrub though. And the
Yeah.
dude next to him, I don't know if he's her husband, but he said that she said that it reminds her of like how she was younger.
Yeah.
And
Stoessel and it's no, that's a true Stussy, something like that, and Dufil.
yeah, so are they a husband and wife or something, or just basically they're basically business partners?
I think they're just business partners, but it is interesting because they have had the most speaking roles together.
And Big Mom basically she's contemplating she's gonna take out the vent smoke. You got dudes with the candy cane jacketed bullets. They're basically preparing to shoot them. Vent smoke
Okay,
are basically
stop. All right, now
yeah.
this is something that I've haven't said on the other streams, but I noticed it since day one. I'm trying to find a connection to see who this could be if it is a relevant character, and I can't
Who?
really figure the
Who?
person that's reaching for the gun.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's a relevant character, but I did notice that he or she is wearing like a netted like bracelet or like thing on her arm. So like I have a feeling like because we've seen something like that before. I just can't remember who was wearing it.
Stories. It could be anything, man. It could just be some dude's like how his clothes was made for him,
Yeah,
tailored.
but
I mean,
it's just funny because like Oda wouldn't draw a completely
just
like
he could just show
specific
up.
like he wouldn't draw a specific design like that because look like you can tell it's not Capone because the first panel it looks like a Capone because it's a pinstripe suit, right? And then the next panel is like he drew the arm thing to make sure you know it's not Capone.
I think you're looking too much into it because the way I see it, it's Big Mom basically talking how she's gonna basically take out the Germa and own the army for herself. So she's the focus is basically on the jacketed bullets that can basically penetrate their hard skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're looking too much into it. Then you got the Vince spokes contemplating. They basically Yon Chi said he would have been better suited for pudding, which I probably think he was gonna get the bullets himself. He would have probably got the bullet himself. You got the other number two. Number two is also contemplating also that he should have been up there, but not. But one, he's the one that basically is the most composed. He's like, yo, if we marry under her, if you marry Pudding, we would have been under Big Mom for life. Like you can't do anywhere without Big Mom say so.
I just noticed so I think that's a thought bubble for from Ichiji. So I
Yeah,
don't think he didn't actually say it.
he didn't say it, but you could probably say also that they're whispering it though.
That's true, yeah.
But it is a thought bubble.
Oh wait, that is interesting that it's a thought bubble and he didn't actually say it out loud. Because
Yeah,
he's been like like he's been saying stuff under his breath through the whole cake arc, and like not to mention like 2 3 chapters ago, whenever they were about to go to the wedding and they were
yeah,
getting dressed,
yeah,
um, he stopped like the end, the last panel of the Vince Smokes in that chapter was him saying, "Oh yeah, by the way," and like it was dot dot dot, like he was about to tell them something, he was about to reveal something, and they still haven't brought that back up. So I don't have like everybody else has lost faith in the Vince Smoke, but I haven't lost faith yet.
Reiju basically, she knows about the plan. She's basically bracing herself to die. She said, but Sanji is the only one that shouldn't die, but rest of them, yes. You're still echoing, by the way.
Okay.
Then you get a like a view of the cake from a distance. She's thinking about Luffy. Then you got then then you got this guy. He looks like something like this. This is the priest's face. Looks like some breakfast I ate before. It's-
I don't even know what to say, bro.
no, bro, because there's a restaurant where I am, and there's like a omelet you make, and the breads are cut in like sun shaped, where once you cut the you put the croissants with them, it looks like a sun. So basically, it reminds me of something I ate. That's why I look at his face. It's like he looks like
Wow.
yeah, he looks like a croissant. But it was funny though. Like King Lightning was basically impressed with this guy's face. He was laughing, but now that I look at it, he looks like something I ate before.
Wow.
When I remember
Moving
the
on.
when I, I know it's funny, but when I remember what it is, I'll probably send it. I'll tell you what the name is. I can't remember. Then
You don't have to, man. It's all good.
you don't want to eat the priest.
Wow. Moving on.
Okay, then you got the vowels. Luffy finally wakes up. Motherfucker basically is saying, telling people to move their asses up, while he's got a meat on it, a meat in his mouth. And I wonder, is it
Pause.
only meat? Is it only meat that you have
Uh,
to feed him to make him wake up? Like
Please say pause or no homo. Please.
what? What?
Please say pause or no homo. Something.
Wait. I say he's got a meat in his mouth. That's where you go.
Don't
That's
say
where
it
you're going
again.
with this.
Please say no homo.
I'm not gonna say no homo, man. If you want to feel that way, feel that way.
No. Pause.
Yeah. Then you got. I really wonder if the other two, like Brule and that train dude,
Diesel. Diesel.
Diesel, yeah, he's basically a rip off of that anime version of the One Piece anime. If he did, do you think these guys may have to join the crew?
It's
Since
funny.
people,
I was thinking about that. Like, either they're gonna beg for protection for Big Mom's wrath
yeah,
whenever they're leaving, or like I don't know. They're just gonna like the Shaw's just gonna leave them there like to die.
yeah,
Cause that
because
was sad.
if it's Big Mom, I don't think like forgiveness by like saying, "Oh, you helped the Straw Hats, you didn't find a way to just get the hell out of there. You let them ruin my wedding and my cake. Like this, said, if you ruin the wedding, it's over. Big Mom gets fucking, she gets mad. She's there. There is no reason with this. Like she's gonna be mad as hell.
Next chapter, she's gonna lose her mind, bro.
It's gonna be the same way when she was going for that. When she was going crazy for
Oh,
that
with the
food
cream puffs, yeah.
with the creep ups. That's gonna be even worse.
Hmm.
Then you have this lookalike Tashigi girl, which I don't know her name. She's got a flower in her mouth, and you got this guy, Karakuri. He looks straight up like the Joker because
Something
he's
like
got, yeah. Because you remember the movie The Dark Knight? Because the Joker had like these stitches up, like where his mouth was cut all the way up to the ear. He's got the stitches, so I think it's the same way with this guy. He may have like that dark look,
that. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
and this guy, yo, man, he's observation hockey, man. See into the fucking future. Yo, do you think he may be more adept than the Fishman woman? Since the Fishman woman basically she has to use a crystal ball to that, but she still has the ability though. I don't need a what the new sits with the crystal ball. So this guy can this guy could basically see the future without even using a crystal ball.
Yeah, his is okay. Like hers is better because she could see like an actual future, but his is like his is better in like practicality. Like he can keep using. Like I think he said that she can only use it once per person.
Once per person?
Yeah, like once on one time on a person. Like he can use it as many times.
I would think she's more about it. His is more like a 15-second thing, where her thing was like, oh, she can stretch it for maybe a minute. You see
Yeah, but hers
between?
was in a random. It was like you're seeing a random future. Like that doesn't really help you because it doesn't really explain nothing. But his is like the immediate future, so it helps.
Okay, so basically, she's talking about the future, and he's in the present.
Yeah, something like that.
And then you got the Sanji about to lift the veil. He fucking he's thinking about like what the hell he just saw. Capone, he's basically shitting himself because he think that he just saw the plan.
Hmm.
Well, it's not the plan. It's basically she saw what's going to happen. Sanji is about to lift the veil. Pudding is laughing. She thinks Sanji's gonna basically get scared by the third eye, which I can understand. You know, if you're marrying a three-eyed chick, she hit her third eye from you, and you'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I marrying? But when you look at it, it's actually fucking Sanji. Sanji's not gonna be like, oh, disgusting, man. This dude hunts for. He grabs women by the pussy. He
Wow,
does
don't
that
say
every
that.
day, man. That's what? Why?
That's not what he does. He's chivalrous. I can't even say the word
Chivalrous?
chivalrous.
Yo, you
Yeah,
remember the times where Sanji used to be beating the shit out of him? I think it was by Nami. Yeah, and there's
yeah.
another girl that I don't remember who. But if he was trying to grab Nami's pussy, so why would Nami beat him up every time?
That's not what he's doing. He's just being nice to her, and then they beat him up.
Oh,
That's
you
just
know
life,
he
man.
wants to touch, man. You know he
It
wants to
doesn't. It
touch.
doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if all you do is just standing there,
Doesn't matter.
then it's
remember,
like
that,
it doesn't
remember
matter
that
what
one
you're,
time? Remember that one
you know.
time Nami was taking it back with Chopper, and he wanted to take a look. So you,
And Brooke was there too.
yeah.
That was different.
Now you got okay. So next page, page 12. You got Purin basically crying, but although it's kind of weird though, seeing the third eye cry. So
Yes, man.
it is, bro. Because if the third eye
I
is
don't know why
crying,
y'all
man,
keep. Why do y'all keep? That's not even a big deal. Like it's obvious. Why would it not cry? That doesn't make any sense.
no, that's not it. Like, well, I'm saying that if the third eye cries, you're gonna be drinking water, man. You're gonna be drinking like fuck your liquid from your brain or some shit like that. Because it's
Wow.
then you got
Uh,
Florian is crying. He basically said nobody ever said that to her. Sanji's trying to say, yo, it doesn't matter. Big Mom is like, yo, what the fuck is going on? She's going to the past. She is thinking about how Big Mom is was the most abusive mother. Basically, you got to you see. This is why Big Mom is fucked up. You go around fucking all these races because
hmm.
you want to create these big like all you want to have all the UN
Diversity and all that.
yeah the bunch of UN people within your family, and then you're neglecting this one because oh she's got a three eye and you want her so you can be the pirate queen.
It wasn't even neglecting. It was more like she was just like she just straight dissed her.
No, it's
She
neglect,
called
bro.
her.
It's verbal abuse, man. It's
Yeah, it's
verbal
verbal
abuse.
abuse. Like it's similar to what she did to Shafon, just because she looked like Lola. Like she was just abusing her in some sort of
Yo,
way.
that was verbal and physical at the same time.
Yeah.
Although I'll say one thing about the Pootie thing. Yo, this thing caught me the like it was a 360, man. Even so, people are gonna say that Pootie is good. Throughout the entire thing, her personality is bad. Like the
At the
only
end of the
time,
day, if you look at, I keep bringing this back up. If you look at the flashback, it's not really that corny because at the end of the day, like all the other flashbacks, it's like they cry and then they turn nice. In her flashback, she cries because people are picking on her. Then she just started stabbing all of them. So it's
Yeah,
like, come on. At the
yeah,
end of the
but
day, she's
if you
still
look at it
twisted.
overall, in reality, she's evil. In reality, she's evil.
Exactly. That's what I'm
So,
saying.
so, so the only thing you could say that, just like you said, Chiffon was getting verbal abuse. If Lola and Chiffon, since they look the same, so they probably are one of the most ugliest bitches that Big Mom has for daughters. Which hence the big one that was there, the big mom, Budam Junior or whatever the fuck he's called. And
Oh, the one at the wedding with the
yeah,
fruit.
the big yeah,
Yeah, she's the one
and
that actually looks. She's the only one that actually looks like Big Mom. If you think about it,
yeah,
besides Lola and
and yeah. If you look at Lola and Chiffon, right? I bet you the same way you had that flashback with Lola. Since Lola was
mhm.
like a friend to her, maybe Lola is like, okay, because I'm not good looking, we could say we basically share something in common. Yeah, I'm not good looking. People say you're ugly because of the third eye, so they have a close relationship. And I bet you the same way Chiffon says about Lola that they're like the same person or one of a kind because they both understand each other. I'm thinking the same thing applies to Chiffon. That Lola, no, not Lola. Chiffon actually, no, Pudding actually
Pudding.
cares for Chiffon also.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking that only those two that she likes as family members, but the rest of them she hates them.
I agree.
Then you got okay. Then you got these two bitches. I don't know who they are. Like I don't know if they're Big Mom's daughter or people around living on whole cake. But here's the thing. I thought Big Mom was almost on some white beard shit where they say you don't touch my children, right? Remember how white people was doing it? You touch his sons, he basically goes out to kill you. And they
Yeah.
said the same thing about Big Mom.
hmm
So you got these kids basically torturing this three-eyed girl. You're not doing shit.
Yeah. On top of that, she just started stabbing them too. So I mean,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
because she
again, no,
started
no, no.
stabbing.
Because then again, remember earlier in the arc, whenever that one kid um she said she wanted to like kill the other ones or something like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then Big Mom was just laughing or something like yeah. So I mean, I don't think she really. I don't know. She's just twisted.
yeah. I think she likes the idea that her kids say they're out to become serial killers early on in their age. I think she
Yeah.
probably feels. I think she feels pride in it. But at the same time, she said, "Yo, well, I can't pop any more kids. So just be nice with each other, man. I like the fact that you're being all nasty and shit, but I want to keep a nice number, man. I don't want the number dwindling."
Yeah, that's so messed up.
And then you got Pudding basically going around chasing people, and she falls to the ground. She is basically in dilemma. Sanji's being nice. She's being called a monster most of her life. Now she's trying to decide whether or not she can kill Sanji. She's like, God damn it, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. But she's not gonna do it. Like for the first time in her life, you could see this is the third person that ever gave her any kindness whatsoever in her life.
Yeah.
Then you got the other dudes, the other brothers and sisters. They're basically wondering what the hell happened. Like, why is Putin shooting this dude? Big Mom,
hmm
Big Mom pulls an old school move where it says like, that old school when you look at these old movies when they give you a sign, like, yo, it's time to kill him. Like the
Yeah.
sign, they do a straight line under the neck
Yeah.
from.
She did the gladiator thing.
What? Well, yeah. Well, normally with the gladiator thing, they don't go from the neck. They don't do like a straight line to the neck. They just twist their finger. No, they
Oh
just
yeah,
twist.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
now.
they don't do that. It's all some old gangster white people shit where basically you see them, you go, you should just go. That's how they're gonna
Yeah, I
kill
know what
you.
you're talking about, like some mobsters. Yeah.
So I like the fact that she's doing that whole gangster thing. The priest, however, he tries to pull a gun. I'm pretty sure Sanji was gonna dodge that shit.
hmm
There's no way Karakuri comes in there, man. He tries to throw a bean. I'm telling you, man. Like, you remember when we got that correlation with Jam the Bandit? It's too coincidental that these dudes, one's got a name like one's gonna call Jam the Bandit, almost like Bean the Bandit, and this guy's spamming beans. So I'm wondering, like, what kind of power is his sweet? He's a sweet commander, right? So what kind of power does he have? Like sweet beans?
I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think he was just eating jelly beans.
Yeah. He was eating jelly beans. Yeah. Like, you think he has the jelly bean no me?
No,
What?
I think he was just eating them, man. I think he was just eating them, and it shows how strong he is because he can turn some normal
Yeah, but
piece of food
the sweet commanders, all in
to a
general,
weapon.
they all have like a sweet devil fruit. So I'm saying, just jelly
Yeah, but
bean no
I don't
me.
think it.
He could have
I don't
just
think it's
spammed
just.
that jelly bean out of his jelly bean devil fruit. Who knows?
Yeah, but if that was true, then he definitely would have started using that power. But no, he just threw it. So
Yo, the thing that okay, so he basically flicks the jelly bean at them. Sanji,
mm,
he knows, man. He knows. Now he said one thing. I'm wondering if it's going both ways or maybe he's going the second way. He says that it's no use, he's gonna dodge it. Now, you see the priest pulling the gun, and you hear the word clack, like the priest about to fire in his face. Then you got a Katakuri about to fire that jelly bean in Sanji's face. Sanji basically dodges the jelly bean, and the priest gets hit. So when he said he was gonna dodge it, did he mean by first he was gonna dodge the bullet from the priest, or his jelly bean bullet?
he was talking about him dodging the priest. But the thing about that is, I don't see where the priest shot, but it does show that the priest did shoot because you see
Yeah,
the smoke
yeah,
and
he did
everything.
shoot. Well, yeah, he did shoot.
Yeah, so it was saying that he dodged both the jelly bean and the shot.
So the priest shoots, but I wonder like why is it that nobody got shot? Like it makes no sense because there's a crowd down there like looking at them. So somebody should get shot within the crowd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody got shot. Then he's like, "Yo," he says he dodged it. Sanji looks at him. Luffy's coming in there. Now, someone made a theory about Luffy coming out the cake. Now, I don't think it was in the stream, but I think it was in the comment section. So whoever you are, if you ever watch this video, man, got props to you. Although I could give you it to half a point because
What?
because I assume when they said Luffy was coming out of the cake, because like if imagine this dude came out of the cake, man. He came out of the cake with a bunch of these other dudes coming out. You know how dirty that is?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was thinking maybe Luffy would eat the real cake and they put a fake one in place. Kind of like one of those bachelorette party cakes. No, not bachelorette, bachelor
You
parties.
know, I got time for that, man.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to if you want one, but I can guarantee you that's not all fun and games as they see as you think it is. I've been to two of them.
Oh no, I was talking about the cake, man. I was talking about switching up the cakes. That's more like what you're
Wow,
talking about. What?
wow. You were in the gram. You were on the Instagram, weren't you?
I was not. No, I was doing other things, man.
Okay, now the vent smokes heard the shot. Then, then he basically they thought like it's kind of weird. They said the priest fired a shot. Okay, he fired a shot, but then they said he's the one that got shot. So I thought okay, I read it wrong. So Reiju, I don't know why she's shocked because Reiju knows the plan. Reiju knows they're out to kill them.
Yeah. And she knows that if Sanji knows, then he's going to dodge,
Yeah,
which he does. So
yeah,
yeah, I
because
was yeah. So I'm confused too. Maybe
why
yeah,
is he
maybe she
shocked?
knows that the maybe she senses that Luffy's in the cake now or something.
No, I don't think so because it makes no sense. Why would the priest get shot? But maybe she's shocked that the priest got shot in the head. But if she knows the plan is the extermination of the vent smoke, and you know your death's coming, you should have been all chill and shit. Now just give me a dot dot dot. Don't give me like a bunch of exclamation marks. Like it makes you think that you just realized, oh shit, something's going down,
Yeah,
but I don't know
that's what I
why.
don't get it. I don't get it.
Like if Ichiji, Eg, or any of the other vent smoke did that, except for Sanji, I would be like, okay,
Yeah,
that was good.
but
But
she
for her,
literally
it
knows
makes no
about the
sense.
plan. Yeah.
She already knows about the plan. Why are you surprised?
Mm.
And then you got this guy, Katakuri comes in. She's like being like Big Mom's like bodyguard, as if he's Link from the Legend of Zelda. And this guy, I wonder if he were to fight Big Mom, like would he win? Because why would you go in front of Big Mom knowing that that's basically suicide? Big Mom can't be she can't be reasoned with. You're
Yeah,
basically putting your death warrant there.
especially after the cake exploded.
Yeah, we're not there yet. But I'm basically looking at the page, and then she's like, "Yo," he's like, he said there are some things he can't control. That I don't get it. Like, I mean, he can't see the future. Like, is there a point where his observation hockey can't see everything? He said, "There's no way I can stop this." This is when Luffy basically blows out of the cake. So, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I'm just gonna go with what people have been saying is that he knew that they was gonna. He saw that they was gonna come out the cake, but there's nothing you could do if they're gonna pop out the cake. Because if he goes in the cake or tries to destroy the cake, if he tries to destroy them, that means he has to destroy the cake, which is gonna give the same outcome, but probably
Okay,
worse. You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Because I thought you meant like, what his observation hockey doesn't matter. There are some things I can't stop. Like, if there's an invasion, I can't stop it.
It's like he saw it, but he can't stop it. Just because he saw it doesn't mean he can stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to Luffy's there, the Luffy's here, they're not doing anything like animal things. Like there's one in the front that looks like he's a gorilla. If you look at him, he's got a weird gorilla nose. He's got a Harambe nose. There's another one that has like a bunch of sharp, like jagged teeth. So I'm thinking maybe it's a cat. But the real
Yeah.
Luffy is the one that's all in the middle, like the
Yeah.
one that's saying "Big Mom." I think it's him who's all happy and shit.
Yeah.
Then you got Big Mom. The big bitch is gonna unleash her hockey.
Yeah. Because look at her eyes.
Yeah, she's like, yo, my cake, man. And like, and the people in the background, they should have been focused on Big Mom than her cake being blown to pieces. I'm like, yo, what's Mama gonna do, man? It's like, remember that Crook and Bush incident, man?
Yeah. They all should have left.
Yeah,
They all should have did it right
but
now, bro.
we see a lot of these people. Like, I think I see the guy with the sight. I forgot what his name was. He's running,
There
and
was
you
a
got
guy
the
with a
the
scythe.
bird. Yeah, he's the mortician. It's
Oh
called the
yeah,
mortician. Yeah, he's running. I see him running. I see the big bird dude running.
yeah. They know. They're all
And
like, yo, I
there's
don't like. They're like, bro, I don't gotta be here no more. This like, it's too
yeah.
much.
Plus you got other two. You got a king and another dude there, and I don't know who they are because they didn't show them. So I'm wondering, like, with Luffy blasting out of the cake, they know that Big Mom's about to go on a rampage? Is that what they ran? Because if it does reduce the number of people they have to fight within the disaster of the wedding.
Yeah.
But I don't think Luffy can beat Big Mom. If
Nope.
he beats Big Mom, it's gonna be a red con.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, the pre-time skip, the Straw Hat Strength or the Monster Trio, the only time they had a really good fight was basically on Enies Lobby. They had to go all out. And if you look at Marineford, Luffy it's hit himself. Base Luffy cannot beat Big Mom. People kept saying that Luffy is Yonko level, he's Admiral level. He's not. He's basically Vice Admiral at best.
Basically.
Because if you look at it, he was basically a captain. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a novice, even though he's captain. But he could beat him, Zoro, and Sanji. They could beat the rear captains, rear admirals. They could beat them with even the captains. They were beating them in the Ennis lobby. Once they reached Marineford, the only thing Luffy had against Smoker is that he could blitz them because of the his shave imitation, the gear second, which is it's a shave imitation. So I could say on that he has a plus on Smoker. But when the time skip happens, Smoker has been reduced to trash, where his only thing was that he was smoking. You couldn't touch him. Now it's become mute. Now we got okay. How we got to compare how strong have they become? Are they now?
They're no longer a real admiral. They could trash the real admirals. They could trash the captains. They could trash the vice admirals themselves. Well, some of them. But
Yeah, most of them.
yeah, but they're not even up to go up to Shichibukai level, then admiral, then Yonko. They're basically at vice admiral level right now.
Hmm.
And I think when it comes to Gear fourth is basically Shichibukai level because I don't think it's gonna take out a Yonko. Look what happened to fucking Cracker. It took a lot
Yeah,
of it took a lot of Gear Force, maybe like three times or two, to basically beat Cracker, and Gear Force wasn't even enough. Go
yeah.
Flamingo was
I don't think people get it. But you're right about that. Like Gear Fourth is Warlord level. I think Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro are all on Warlord level right now.
yeah.
Um, but like that's Oda's
Well,
fault
not
because if
they're not
Oda,
no 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 they're not really on Warlord level. They're on Vice Admiral.
no, I'm
Right?
talking about when they go all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they go
Mm,
all out. But that's Oda's fault that people don't get it because because if he would have showed how like what the power of vice admirals are and the warlords whenever they first came out, then it would make more sense. Because like right now we just think Yonko and admiral level. And that's all we think of.
yeah.
You know what
Because
I'm
the way
saying?
yeah, because the way I see it, base Luffy cannot do shit without the gears. Because base Luffy is trash. Let's be
Yeah,
honest. Base Luffy cannot fight Doflamingo. Like when he was base Luffy against Doflamingo, he wasn't doing anything. Like Doflamingo was punking him. It was only when he went Gear 4, then he started like thrashing Doflamingo. And then
exactly.
Doflamingo said, "Well, I gotta take him out. I can't let him go Gear 4."
And you can't even
But in this,
control it, man.
yeah, you can't even like control it like it used to. Like back in the day when he was going gear second, like any gear thirds he would use when he basically becomes big, it reduces him to a tiny Luffy. Now he has that under control. He doesn't do that anymore. So you would need another time skip for him to become Shichibukai level, and then another one to go up to Admiral. Because I don't think right now they can do anything. Luffy cannot beat a Yonko. You need a time skip.
Yeah, I think okay. Now here's what people need to think of because it might go down like this. Luffy not gonna beat Big Mom, but if she does go down this arc, it's gonna be because of something else. And Luffy just happens to kickstart it, and then he leaves, and then she gets finished off by somebody else that's strong. But since we haven't seen nobody that's strong enough to beat her yet, it's like I'm gonna go ahead and roll
Yeah,
it.
that would be a total troll from Order. Like, even Big Mom drops down getting sick from the. She gets a sickness either from the gas or she gets weakened so bad to the point where she's bedridden and somebody
Yeah,
tries to kill her. That would be a total troll, man. All to
it
hype
would
up a
be.
Yonko only to destroy him later, like that, man. It's like we didn't even get to see her do anything.
Yeah,
And what was I saying? Yeah, Gear Second is not Yonko level. King Lightning did a video about it. I disagree with it. It's not Yonko level. It's basically Shichibukai level because
you mean Gear Fourth?
yeah, Gear Force. It's basically Warlord. It's almost Warlord. I can't say it's Warlord on top, like on top. No, it's basically it's just there. They just gave you permission. It's like you're a new warlord. You just came in the group. You're not even warlord status. You just came in there.
Honestly,
Now they're
that's how
just
I feel about Ace. That's how I feel about Ace. If Ace was a warlord, he's not gonna be like on top. You know what I'm
he
saying? He's
just
just gonna
yeah
be right in there.
yeah he just came in there. You just came. You're just a novice right now. Like that's how I feel. Gear Fourth is. It's a novice in front of a Yonko or a Shichibukai. Like
Hmm.
there's no way. Maybe if Boa Hancock were to get Gear Fourth, she'd probably be destroyed by. She would be destroyed by it. Kuma, not so much. Mihawk, never. Doflamingo, Doflamingo, it's his fault. He never trains, so he got destroyed. He got bodied. But it at least it took a couple of shots of Gear Fourth, at least maybe two, three times.
Well, you think Boba would lose to Gear Fourth?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
If she will lose either, well, I don't think she wants to fight Luffy. You know she doesn't want to fight
Well,
Luffy.
take away the plot point and just think her against somebody with the Gear Fourth power.
Let's see, some of the Gear Fourth power. Uh, I have a hard. hard time seeing her win because you know how Oda treats his women in One Piece, man. They basically get shit on, man.
Okay,
So
okay. All right.
I think they're gonna I think she's gonna be treated as a woman. She's gonna be strong, yes, but she's gonna be a woman, and basically men versus women that don't work.
Okay, what about Jinbei versus Gear 4?
Jinbei
Jinbei in the
versus
water, in the water, in the water.
yeah, but Gear 4 is Devil Fruit related. Like you think some Gear 4 dude is gonna go in the water?
Not in the water. I'm saying like Jinbei either near the water or Jinbei is in the water and the Gear Fourth person is not in the water.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen Jinbei use water moves. Well, he's like near a lake, like
He
he's
did
right.
in Impel Down. Whenever remember he jumped in the water and made like a big current or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I get that, but he was in the water. He was underwater itself. He didn't just straight up was on land. That's what I'm
But
saying.
still, that's what I'm saying. If he's in the water and he's doing his thing, and the Gear Fourth person is flying or something like that, and they're fighting.
What if well, remember how Gear 4 has a speed base where it's like Gear 2, it keeps the speed of Gear 2, or basically it increases it. So I don't think like him throwing a bunch of typhoons at the dude or whirlpools, he's gonna dodge it pretty fast. And Jinbei would need observation hockey to basically track this dude down.
You don't think Jinbei has observation?
No, I think he has a. They say he has some kind of sense, like a sixth sense, or like if you're gonna, somebody gives you like a box, right? They say, you got money in there, right?
Hmm.
And it's not even money. It's basically the head of someone you love, like the head of your mom or something. And you're like, shit, should I really open this? I don't want to open this. I feel like there's something in the box, and if you open it, you're probably going to puke, and it's your mother's bloody head in there. So in this case, Jinbei knew that there was something wrong with the wheel. So I'm thinking he's got a sixth sense, but I'm not gonna go and say he's got observation hockey. It's like when people call in the chat, they say that Ace had armament. Where Brago keeps saying that Ace had armament, Ace had a observation, or if Doflamingo had observation. Like I never saw Doflamingo use observation throughout the entire thing. The only thing I know that Doflamingo has hockey, he has only two types of hockey. He doesn't have three. I don't know where they're getting their statements.
Yes. So yeah.
Um,
What?
as for Katakuri, yeah, I was gonna say Katakuri. To finish with Katakuri, compare his observation and his observation and Sanji's observation. Do you think Sanji will win the fight?
We
Because
don't
if
know.
it,
We don't know anything about Sanji's observation.
well, Oda did wrote that when it comes to the monster trio, they both specializes. They all have like two or three hockeys. Luffy having the three one, but the other two have the base two ones. But each specializes in a specific hockey. Now, it says Zoro specializes in armament. That's his thing. Zoro could basically he could basically one day decide to topple Luffy and say, "Yo, I'm causing a mutiny because there isn't any more beers. I don't have any more sake in here, so I'm causing a mutiny." So he becomes pirate captain. Then you got Sanji, who's basically a observation lord in this case. So if he's basically rocking observation hockey. This dude's rocking observation hockey. And I've said it before. Ever since the armament hockey came in there, Oda says a big giant middle finger to observation hockey. It had one arc where it was prevalent in the Sky Island arc, then in Marineford when Kobe unlocked it. But in this one, Oda brings it back with this dude. So is it going to be an observation hockey battle royale? Because that's what I want to know. Like, whose observation hockey is going to prevail in this fight? We know it's going to be Sanji because Sanji has to win because he's been getting too many L's. Because I don't want to call him Sanji anymore because if he gets another L, I'm going to call him Master L.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I have to say it.
I actually thought that was funny too.
I had to
Saw that
say
one coming a mile away, man.
it.
Say,
Yeah. So, like, it's really interesting. They both specialize in observation hockey. This guy can see the future. Sanji can dodge attacks. And we all know that observation hockey, like you got the future part where you could basically see a roll of film like in the future. In this case, you can dodge attacks, but there's a part that observation hockey can basically sense someone's life force. Now I don't know if there's a fight between them. Is this guy, since he basically shot a jelly bean from his hands, do you think this guy's a hand to hand specialist? I don't see he has weapons though.
He has a weapon.
Well, the jelly bean, yes, but he
No,
uses
he has the staff thing.
the staff.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that because I thought maybe he was a hand to hand specialist, so it was gonna be like a Virgo versus Sanji part two. But this time, I hope Sanji doesn't get it both his legs cracked.
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna end it there. Thanks guys for watching. If you made it through this, just know that
just
you just yeah.
just know that Master J's name has changed to Master L.
That's not true. Anyway, yeah. We